Hey, Charlie here. In this video, I'll show you how to create content for your local SEO clients that not only saves you time, but cuts down on the fluff and makes an impact. Let's get to it. All right, what I have here is a weekly report for one of my clients from SE Ranking. And one of the first things it's going to list at the top of the report are keywords that I've dropped, right? So we have, my list of keywords. And obviously I already rank for this, I already have content for this, so I can't go out and create new content that just focuses on these particular keywords. So what I like to do is take whatever's in here. Sometimes it's only two, sometimes it's more. Take all these together and create new content. If I can, I work on most of my clients on a daily basis, whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's 2 hours, something to always be feeding Google to kind of push the needle as much as I can. Also, sometimes these keywords are really important to my client. This one right here is very important to my client. It's dropped to 8 spots to 29, so I got to work on that. All right, so what I do is I take these keywords along with the sitemap, and I'll show you that real quick here in a second, along with the sitemap, and I drop it into ChatGPT and ask it to create me an outline for content and then produce the content. I want to make a note that I'm not necessarily going for a blog here, as I'm going what I call kind of an in-between, a blog post and a service page. What I want to do is focus on these keywords just a little bit, just enough to kind of poke interest in local searches. And I do want to mention that because I didn't mention that yet. This is more geared towards local stuff. If you're blogging about something, this is not necessarily what that's for, but it is for local. So sitemap, since you can't really feed this directly into ChatGPT, at least not that I know of without some sort of a plugin or whatnot, something in addition, is I just copy this right here and then I paste it in along with my prompt. And what that will do is give ChatGPT a choice of what it wants to pick from, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop in the keywords that I want it to focus on along with a quick little message, quick little prompt to basically not do anything as of yet because ChatGPT is king. Whoops, sorry about that. They are king. He's king. They're king for just producing content before you are ready. So I said, hey, here's some keywords. I want to focus on this for my clients. Look at them, and let's stop right there until further, further notice. So, got it, noted, right? Then the next thing I want to do is get it to produce an outline based on these keywords that I've getting it. So that's what I'll do next. Create me an outline, and again, use the verbiage that you want. Use whatever you're comfortable with. It's going to produce this, and then I'm not going to get too deep on the prompts that I use, maybe in another video, but I do have a general set of prompts that I put together to produce local content SEO, and it's really focused on how a human would write. Things like don't use fluff, make sure it's relevant, things like that. And I'll leave it in there just enough so you can at least read it. If I can remember, I'll put it in the description of the video below. If not, let me know. I can put it in there. Also, maybe down the road I'll go over it. But the focus here is if I don't have a lot of time, I want to do something. I want to do a daily task for my client. What can I do quickly to put it up there? But don't misinterpret doing quickly to being messy, to being sloppy, to not helping you, because I definitely don't want to waste my time and put content out there that sucks, right? That hurts us more than it helps us, right? Right. So it's put together. It's information. I'm big on how many words it thinks it's gonna do, because for local SEO, I'm not looking for a 3,000 word page. I'm looking anywhere from that 600 to 900 ish, give or take, range. So how many words do you? If I could spell. And also, the more words, the more styling, the more time it's going to take you to post and publish this page. And I say particular, those things for other times. Okay, so 1,200. Let's cut that down to around 900. How about that? All right. So now it's going to revise it. It's going to update it, and then I'm going to show you real quick the prompt that I like to use for this, so you can kind of see what I got going on. And let's see right here. I'm gonna probably just use a portion of this because what I want to do. Okay, so now create the content and follow these guidelines, right? All right, so I really want it to be as legible as possible, and not necessarily that I'm trying to but I want to talk about this real quick. It's a myth that you got to pass AI detection tools. It's not a thing. Okay. If it's well written, it's well written. And so I'm putting these prompts in here not to be more human so I can pass AI. I want to be more human so another human can read it and they can relate to it. That's what's important, is that a human reads it and gets it, right? Not these detection tools that people are trying to, scare you about, right? So one last thing. All right, so that's just my prompts. I can talk about that another time. And then what I really want to do is put in the hyperlinks. I love using sitemaps because it's coming directly from the website that we're referencing, and it'll pop right in there. I can copy and paste and be done. I do use WordPress, and Link Whisper is a great tool that can insert hyperlinks, and I love it. I use it. However, this way I can actually be more efficient and quicker than Link Whisper. And what I do, in fact, is I'll put this content in, and then the next day or two I'll come back later and then use Link Whisper to insert a few other ones, and some ones that pages, blog posts and things that help this content. All right, so using the sitemap pasted below, insert 6 to 8 relevant hyperlinks, right? So let's just copy and paste. That's all you gotta do is copy and paste this. Copy and paste. And that's it. So I don't want this video to be too long, but it's going to spit out some content with your prompts, whatever prompts you put in there. If you want to use the prompts I'm doing, that's fine. I can add that, and it's going to insert the links. And I can actually take this, copy it, drop it right into WordPress, and publish a site in less than 30 minutes. And in fact, this video were just under 8 minutes, and I probably could, with images and everything else, enter the article, post it, submit it to GSC, to Google Search Console, in 15 minutes or less. I like to do 30 minutes in case there's some tweaking, some adjustments, just to be on the safe side. And then when it's done, will ask, now provide a meta description, title, and alt text, and it will do that for me. And there you go, and that's it. Just think about that. You have 10 clients that you're producing content for. That's a lot of work. So we can't write 3,000 word blog articles every day or do deep dive into local content every day, especially if you have a lot of clients. However, I can work on 3-4 clients a day at 30 minutes a pop and still have room for other things in my schedule while still helping to move the needle. All right, I hope it helps you.